So in this enlisted video, we're going to be going over the Battle Pass Gold Order weapons, troops, and vehicles for each campaign. We'll be starting out with the Battle of Moscow campaign, and at the end of the video, I'll tell you guys what I think is worth picking up out of the gold orders from this season's Battle Pass. So Russia will get the RMN50, which is a big noob tube rifle thing. Looks really weird. I kind of like this gun. Or, do you even consider it a gun? It looks like one of those things that you would put like a Coke can into and you would shoot a blank or something. And you'd be able to like shoot the Coke can somewhere. So instead of Coke cans, you're using grenades with this rifle. For the vehicle you get for the Battle of Moscow for the Russians is the T-28. It has a cool looking skin and is also maxed out. You can also pick the Fighter Pilot 2 for your troop gold order, but I don't think this one is worth it to use it on. Now for Germany, for Moscow, for the Battle Pass weapon, you can get the MKB-35-3. This is a submachine gun for Germany, has a 20 round mag, pretty slow rate of fire for an SMG. I don't know, I don't really think this is an amazing SMG in my opinion. For the vehicle you get the Panzer 3J with the Osketten tracks, and it looks pretty cool. It has a cool skin on it, and whenever you get one of these vehicles, they're always maxed out whenever it comes to stats. Then finally you can get another Fighter Pilot 2, which still I don't think is worth it to use a gold order on. Now we're going on to the Battle of Normandy campaign. The Battle of Normandy USA does not have a gold order yet, but they should be getting one in the near future. For the vehicle you can get the M4A2 Sherman with a cool skin, and by the way, all these vehicles are maxed out whenever I talk about these. The M4A2 Sherman is a little bit weaker than the Jumbo whenever it comes to its armor, but it still has a wonderful 75mm gun, which is very good at taking out infantry. Then for the troops for the invasion of Normandy, you can get a Salter 2 that is a 5-star, and I think this is probably one of my top ones that I'm most likely will be getting whenever it comes to the troop orders. Now on to Germany. With the Germans, you can get the same weapons as the Moscow campaign, the MKB-35-3. For the vehicles, you can get the BF-109 G6. This G6 has 4 50 kg bombs and a pretty nice camo. For the troop, you can get a Salter 2 5-star, and I personally think this is another one that if you want to spend it on is a good choice. Now onto the Battle of Berlin campaign. So for the Battle of Berlin, this copy are both Russia and Germany copy the same weapons from Moscow. So you can get the noob tube or you can get the MKB. So it's the same exact weapons as Moscow. So if you want to pick one of these two, it's probably like a very good choice because you'd be able to switch them in between Moscow and Berlin. For the Russians, you get the Su-85, which has a cool camo on it. It's maxed out. It's a tank destroyer on Berlin. I personally don't think this is a wise choice to have. For the troop order, you can get a Rifleman 2 5-star. This is another decent one you can get, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's worth it because Rifleman is probably one of the easiest things to get a 5-star on. For Germany, you can get the Panzer 470 with a cool skin. It's also maxed out. It's a tank destroyer. I'm not really sure why you want to use a tank destroyer on Berlin when you have things like the Panther. If you want to get a gold order weapon or a vehicle for Germany on the Berlin campaign, just pick up the Panther. Germany also gets a 5-star Rifleman with the troop order, and personally I think that it's okay if you'd want to get this. It's a Rifleman 2, but at the same time I think Riflemen are probably one of the easiest ways to get a level 5. So I would honestly use it on assaulters or any other specialty class instead of just a Rifleman. Now on to the last in US campaign, Tunisia. So right now the Allies do not have a gold order weapon, but should get one soon. The UK gets the Hurricane Mark II B Trop, which has a cool looking skin and is also maxed out. It does not have any ordnance that I'm aware of. You also can get a Tier 5 Assaulter for the troop order for the UK. This is another decent one, but with Assaulter 2s being in Normandy, I'm not sure if I would want to get these right now. Axis gets the Pavelis M42, which is semi-auto rifle with a 6-round mag. For the vehicle, they get the M1340 with a cool camo, and it's also maxed out whenever it comes to vehicle stats. For the trooper, they get a 5-star Assaulter, and once again, this one can be worth it if you just plan on playing Tunisia, but I personally think the Assaulter 2s for Normandy is the way to go for this battle pass. So hopefully this video showed you what you can get from this season's battle pass, and to me, if I'm not allowed to pick stuff from previous seasons, I would go for the grenade launcher just because it's different. The vehicle one's pretty tricky because, at least to me, I don't think any of the vehicles are worth spending a gold order on, and this is the one I would cheat on. I think going back to previous seasons and picking something from there might be a little bit better, especially if you missed things like the T50. But if I had to pick, I would say the T28 would be my choice. And for more gold order troop, I'm picking those 5-star assaulters on Normandy. They do look nice, and I think those are the way to go whenever it comes to your gold order trooper. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.